Hi, I'm Michael Wiesner. I'm an animator, 2D illustrator, and a graphic designer. And today I'm going to show you how to draw a Victorian house. Let's get started. First, you're going to need paper, a T-square, and a writing utensil. Now I've already drawn today's image using a pencil. To save time, I'm going to follow the same steps by inking it today. So let's get started. I'm going to draw the very base of the house. Right angle it, draw a line there. Then we're going to use T-squares top T area to draw a line there. And now we're going to draw the right side of the house. Now with most Victorian houses, you want to remember that they're very elegant, that they have a lot of feel and detail and texture, but we're going to start with the very base of it. So when doing that, I'm going to add a couple of more angles to the house. Try and draw this side to have a little tiny roof. We're going to add second story now. There we go. That I kind of want to add maybe a third story, make it a little tall house. So I'm going to try and split that off, give that a crown, molding right there, start doing some roof ideas. So, whoops, there we go. Where one roof is going to be, that's where another roof is going to be, and this is where another roof is going to be, and so on. Alright, now let's get started on the actual house itself. Now to begin with, we're going to start the very base floor, first floor, giving that some detail. I'm going to use different size markers. So I'm going to use big Sharpie at the very base of the house. We're going to start drawing our door now. And the best way to get to any door, to any Victorian house, is to give it some stairs. So draw some quick stairs with my big Sharpie. With the little Sharpie, I'm going to draw a door. Give it a little roof right here. And we'll do the details for that later. Now we're going to work on this other part of the house. So we're going to split this. We're going to make this sort of a patio foyer building right next to it. So I'm going to add some more lines. For most of you, you're going to want to use the measuring tools like a ruler or T-square to go ahead and give yourself some perfect lines. But I'm going to just try and draw this as quickly as I can. Let's get started on our foyer. Do some quick line work. There we go. Now let's get started on the second story of the house, in which I want to add some more detail connecting the roofs together. Give the crown molding a bit more definition. And we can get started on our roofs now. Now that I'm looking at this, I want to add a nice little tower at the top of this roof right here. Add this, put a line here, put a line down here. I'm going to try and make this look really neat. Now with the third building topper, we don't want to put a regular roof. We want to put a nice little angular roof. So I'm going to give it some shape, draw a straight line, then bring back down to that shape, add a little circle to it, make a nice little half circle window, and then put a little rectangle on the top. And with that, let's add some detail to the other roofs as well. And with this, I want to add a window right here. Go, and let's add some detail to the window. There we go. And we're going to add some more windows to this house as well. So quick line here, put a little window here, divider, window here, window right here, window, and we're going to add 3 more windows. I'm sorry, 4 more. We have a window right here, detail right there. Now, remember, whenever I talked about Victorian houses, we want elegance and to feel special. So instead of square windows, we're going to put it right here, or some rectangular circle windows. Start adding some frames to them. There we go. Now let's get started on the very house's details. So I'm going to take my big marker, use some quick shutters, add some more detail to the windows while we're at it. Let's add some more banistery and whatnot to it. Some more superficial detail, if you would. And finally, we're going to fix this little mess I made right here. So I'm going to add a little gargoyle to it. And we're going to add some detail to the door now, finally. And just like our windows, we want to have some detail elegance as well. So I'm just going to put some extra lines, maybe throw in some circles, give it like a craftsman's feel. Doorknob, line, circle, line, doorbell.
And that's how you draw a Victorian house. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.